in Lagos. I throw salute to.
Oh,
Twitwi
welcome
be like
again.
say na you be politician. For those wey no see am here, and we are full agbada here. We wey be politician, no we are full.
Well, I get ambition, but just because no political party patronize me, that is why I say man step down for
No
you
worry.
for
Na
now.
independent candidate you go do am.
No, no, for the contest against you for PDP primary now.
Yeah.
But already, we dey plan to take over very soon. We will announce the date.
No problem. You're welcome.
All right. I remember I said we do this last time during the before the 2015 election,
Correct.
and of course, you welcome again to the scene. And for some places where I don't dey after you emerge as the candidate. In fact, when you first announce say you go contest the primary for PDP, different reaction come. Some people they happy about am, some people not they happy, and for some we not they happy. Some of them, one of the questions wey they ask say, all this while we not hear anything from you since after the 2015 election. When and now when election come out again, we come dey hear about Jimi Agbaje. Wetin really happen and wetin you don dey do since the 2015 election?
Well, me sef don hear this one. My ear don full self. I think we get to understand how the presidential system dey work. E be like say for Nigeria, we dey used to this parliamentary system. You know, for parliamentary system, the British system, they have what they call shadow government. So when you get elected prime minister, the parliamentary system, you will get leader of the opposition.
Yes.
That leader of the opposition is like the alternative prime minister. Then they will have, as they have minister for this, minister for that in government. In the parliamentary system, they will have minister for this and minister for that also. So that is the parliamentary system. But we are running we run the presidential system. And the reality is that we must know the presidential system is different. So we are looking at the old system of the British system. But in the presidential system, like in America, what happens, the thing where they happen, you say, when you run your race finish, you will step back. The party will take over. When I say the party will take over, there will be representative of the party, the spokesperson for the party. Now them will talk. You are gubernatorial candidate, your job don't finish. Because if you continue after election, it means that you don't convert yourself from gubernatorial candidate to leader of the party. Now wahala go bring, because nobody make you leader of the party. And if people they observe, Hillary Clinton run for president, nobody they hear Hillary Clinton again. Even when Trump they abuse am every day, he no answer. Obama said we don't do president, he don't keep quiet. Now the presidential system be that. The only thing is that it remains small, make we organize them well. When I say organize them well, political party today, because of the problem where they do for political party, they no settle. So when you finish one election, now fight they continue or contest here. So the thing no work well. But what should happen, the thing will get to happen, we say the elected representatives, now them go they talk for the party. The leaders of the party, the spokesperson for the party, now them get gubernatorial candidate job, he don't finish. He go step back. Because I know for Nigeria, they go say, who give you power where you they talk? Even when you know do gubernatorial candidate, then they say, what you want to do now, you want to take party. So it better you will step back and you wait.
But then again, some people go on ask, well, by the way, if you listen to us live on radio now, you definitely if you watch us live on the social media, and of course, we did live on YouTube now for CIN Nigeria on YouTube, and of course, even on Wazobia FM, with the Twitter and Instagram, and even for our website wazobiafm.com/Lagos 951. So you get different ways to take see us for those who are not in Lagos and any part of the world if you listen to the conversation. But for that now, one way people will talk is say, as individuals, you feel speak for yourself in your personal capacity,
yes,
and not for the party.
Yes. Okay, make I give one or two good examples. One time they march for Lekki side for toll gate.
Yes.
People say, Jimmy, they don't see you for march. I say, what do you want me to march for? When I campaign, I said that toll gate, me no want them. I no green. You know my position. Say I go remove them. If I come out for that match, then go say na PDP they do match. There's no way I can say na my person They go say
because you are a member.
Because I'm a member of the PDP. They will say na PDP they cause am. So it will spoil the rally. It will spoil the match. The best way is the people, and that's what the thing where they happen for everywhere in the world, in the developed country. The people go come out, say we no agree. But if it's like for Nigeria, people like to see one person wey go dey fight. No be so that they change you. To change, we say all of us go come out. So that is the reason why the moment I come, I go spoil the rally for the people because they go say na PDP they do am. When land use charge come too, they say you no talk. If I talk, they go say na PDP they fuel the wahala. The position
because the lawyers they protest that time against the land use charge.
Now, so that is it. But you see what they talk to that's lawyer, not gonna talk of gubernatorial candidate. They go say na politics, that the PDP people alone they match. I don't do match. I don't do other things. By church, for example, we go match now for Alausa when they talk about the killings in the north. But that day, where I go, I dey for middle. So nobody go say, na PDP they match go. That's why it is very important that we have to be careful. But the message they gave to many people, to Nigerians, is that the way the democracy they work in presidential system, and I say the people themselves must show what they want. They must talk. They should not be afraid to talk. It is not like the parliamentary system where you get shadow government, you get leader of opposition. Nothing like that there for presidential system.
Okay, now presently, you don't win the party primary. Now you be the flag bearer for the party for Lagos.
My God's grace.
People will want to know why you choose to run
again. Again, maybe you know even ask the question well because some people abuse me. Say she be I say I no run again, and all that, and I say well, the way I go answer in the first place, the time where I say I no go run again. Unfortunately, the day they interview me, now the day we go vote. As we finish for polling booth, then follow me go house. They ask me questions. We never count vote. We never even finish voting that time. So it's important for me to tell the people, say, that time, when they say, you go run again, I say, wait till they run for again. This one, we go win anyway, but if we no win, I no plan to run again. But because the time where they put on for TV, now after they release results, so many people believe, say, after I don't lose finish, now I say I no run again. So make I first put that one for proper context. Say, that interview they do and before now as we finish voting, and if they look the dress where I take vote, they go say na the same dress where I take do the interview. So that one did yeah. But then say why they run again? You know when if I leave here now, I say I dey go house, and I say I no come out again tonight. Where again? But if I reach house, then say Jimmy, it be like say one money day for Ikeja. You go take or you no go take. You know, say my condition must change. Yeah, you say somewhere you go. Now the way I want to explain this one. So yes, I say I no do, but then I look Lagos now. All of us did this Lagos. We dey look. My own prayer and the people wey know me, I dey tell the younger ones, say you people come out, we will support you to run for governor for Lagos. For the last 3 years, which Lagos indigenous people go do governor for this Lagos? We no see you. Me no see. The ones wey dey, they no be even Lagos, but now everybody want be president. All the young ones, now president they want be, they no want do governor. I say okay. So we dey look. Then all of a sudden, as we like I said, all of us did this Lagos. Some people just dey decide say this Lagos na personal property. Some people dey say for 20 years. We say even soldier wey take over Nigeria, wey dey Nigeria. No dictator do 20 years for this country. Then we get some people wey do 20 years. They do us like mumu, toss us here, toss us there. Lagos sef no grow the way e get to grow. And they tell people, yes, they say Lagos is doing well. It is doing well compared to the other states, yes, but it is not doing well the way it should do. When you consider, say Lagos is the 5th, 6th largest economy in Africa. You know that Lagos state in economy pass Ghana, pass all these other countries, Kenya. Look at Ghana, look at Lagos. It can do better. The reason why it no do better, na because some people don't hold this Lagos. Say that only our own condition we go take grow Lagos. So if you say you want to do light rail, we dey do light rail now, they go for 12 years plus. We no see light rail though. Some people start light rail 3 years, 4 years, they don't finish. We go ask why 12 years we still dey do light rail, we no see light rail. Now because some people won't corner this light rail though. Now we say by this time 12 years after, we get to don't do blue line, we get to don't do red line, and that. These are some of the things that affect. When some people come, they go say, come, we want to build house for people. All we want is to give you land. Some people sit down and say, I know go carry business, go somewhere. So the way at the top, we say, which day we go continue for this kind of slavery? That's why I say, well, if nobody want to do the job, then I will come back and do. It means if condition change. If condition change, then your decision will change.
Well, I know say primary really happen for PDP. That means that somebody else come out for PDP.
Yes. We dey do primary for PDP. but there's some other place where you get as it be.
But then since you don't mention say now after they release the election, the result for Lagos, now they release that interview, but not be saying after the result the interview.
No.
But after that election,
yes,
at the streets of Lagos, and I hear people talk. Make I hear from you now. You lose that 2015 election from yourself, the way you see everything. Where you agree, say you lose the 2015 election.
And the way I go answer you, be say they no declare me winner.
So you not agree, say you lose the election.
You know, sometimes you get to be sportsman, and for sports, sometimes when you go play football, maybe you score, referee say you no score. Now then they do replay, abi?
Yeah.
But if they say you no score be that. That's why I say for me, they no declare me winner. They can leave out like that.
Okay. We know what that one really mean. Now, not forget, say you said you be part of this. Tweet at us at Wazobia_FM and use the hashtag evening Oloyo and just drop your question for Jimi Agbaje, and you feel follow and say for Twitter at Jimi Agbaje already, and also see us live for the different platforms for YouTube, CIN Nigeria, for Wazobia FM YouTube page too, on Twitter, on Facebook and Instagram. Now may we come to this other part now, we be the question where some people they talk, especially after that 2015 election, your position, the position of your party, and even after since 2015 come reach now, some people be of the opinion say PDP for Lagos, they very weak. They not they do the work the way they're supposed to do them. There is the political party now. This not be.
I understand.
Say the political party they not they do the work then because nobody they hear PDP until when election come.
You see, PDP no weak. The thing, that's why I say when you get government, we don't stay there for 20 years. Power day, everything day. PDP dey for opposition for 20 years. Say he still dey safe, it means say he's strong. The chairman of PDP, he come out for PDP. He say he dey go back to, he dey go ruling party. PDP member no follow him now. Now only he go. That's why they no fit show the declaration self for television. They no fit take photo because nobody follow him go. If PDP weak, everybody go follow him go now. PDP is strong, but PDP dey opposition 20 years. Now the same way when before the former PDP dey for national for 16 years. And you know say the opposition then they change party, change this, change that, because they no fit hold PDP until the one way the way they do recently. But by God's grace, by this time we go change that one, we'll go back to where we did.
Okay, no problem now. When do you get to see when people talk say Jimi Agbaje and PDP for Lagos generally, including Jimi Agbaje, na Tinubu stooge? Yes, because some people just believe say you Jimi Agbaje, you dey Tinubu and PDP for Lagos say dey Tinubu pocket.
Okay, make I first talk about Jimi Agbaje.
Yes,
I think for people wey know, if to say I be stooge, I go don be governor for this state. Now because the power that be for the other side no want Jimi Agbaje, that's why I no be governor. Because this same Jimi Agbaje, if na stooge, he go don qualify to be governor for Lagos state for the other side. Because na stooge then they look for that side.
So they tell us now say not be APC by Tinubu for Lagos, they use Jimi Agbaje for PDP.
For me, I no get contract. I no be government contractor. I no collect money from anybody. Abi stooge, if you be stooge, it means say something must drop now. Abi something must drop. Any money where they spend, you no come from anybody from any other side or from ruling party. So stooge, you know, and I keep saying, I will tell you again, because if you want me to talk, I know say you want me make I talk all the one way you want here. And don't forget, say one time day when they don't offer me position, no, when I see the other side, I no take. If na stooge, I go take. Oh, but I say on principle, no, and I leave the party. So to be stooge, the one I will do for 2015, na like person wey be stooge.
No, but
that election wey we run, with that election wey we run for 2015, when I look the video, be say sorry for myself, I be like person wey get HIV after. E be like person wey be stooge. That no be stooge. Oh, I wanted to win that election, and like I said, they don't declare us winner.
Interestingly now, make I just ask from this angle before we go just we go look some messages that we will get now. But make we look at from this angle now. The reason why you won't be governor now, because say you think say those wey don be governor for Lagos they not be indigene,
No,
or not just because of development.
No, I don't talk now. You know, for 2015, we give our policies. We talk many things wey we fit do for this Lagos. We talk about youth. You cannot develop youth, for example, if you are not educating them well. We talk say primary school, that the budget of Lagos State, they are spending money for secondary and university. They are not spending on primary. Whereas person wey no get foundation, nothing won't be for top. If you no build the foundation well, we talk all that one now. We talk so if you want to get employment for youth, then you must develop them properly. All the Facebook, the Gates and co, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, all of them, they no go university before they begin become better person now. But now because of the basic education wey they get, now they use. Now we say if you no get that basic education, to go university na zero. So we say we go do education. We say when you put health, by the time you remove education, you remove health from salary, because you don't read news today. Would they fight for minimum wage?
Yes.
Even if they give 50,000 today, in 1 year's time, the 50,000 no go carry anything again. But now government they carry that load of education. Now government get to carry the load of health. When you remove that one, you give good education. The person when you educate well, when he come out, can stand on his own. He go stand on his own. He go look after himself. But what is happening today is that is not happening. So we say education, we say health. You come do infrastructure. We're talking rail. We're talking housing. That one, you now know that you are working with the private sector. You are looking for people that want to come and add value to the state, not because you want to chop anything. And I'm saying that the thing where they happen now, I say some people no let us grow. We are lucky saying that Lagos, na commercial capital, that this, but we know, say this Lagos can be better, much better than it be today.
Interestingly now, we go definitely a bigger that will check our social media and even for WhatsApp, and we'll see if you get messages for us where we go read as with the discussion they go on here. But not forget, I swear, say we get you forget to see all of this live online on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. But now make I just go this angle. One thing happened during the 2015 election, before the election day generally, when campaign don't they go on and everything. The Oba of Lagos make a statement and a video come out say he don't tell you personally when you visit him. Say he never make you wait first. Make Ambode go say he never reached on with them go support you. Now we know all the other dramas then will happen then and the rest. This time around again, they contest again, or as you know, say the other political party, not be Ambode, they come out again for the political party. You go still seek the support of the Oba of Lagos again.
That time, no be say I go seek support for Kabiyesi. Now information, you know, the culture. You say when you go tell elders, say you won't run, and that thing where I go do that time. To say I be stooge, as you talked before, I go don't sit down. I don't go run. Or as they talk before, I for don't sit down, but I no sit down because the train where we get now say when you want to do something and you have planned it and you don't do it well, then you go for it. So for me, that is it. Well, unfortunately now the way they say make na him go do am, they say no be him again. Now another person won't do am again. Now we say this one, Mumu don't do. Mumu don't do. If that's so they won't run this Lagos, we don't do that one again.
Oh, okay. Now I get my other colleagues inside the studio here. I get TCK Shuku and of course Dr. Square. I know say they don't follow the discussion and we'll get one or other things to one ask way I know the people out there go on. But if you listen to us now, you the wonder say why we never start the discussion from with your Jimi Agbaje gets to offer when it comes to economy, education, and all those other plans. Definitely we'll get to talk about that because I know say presently you see okay.
Now the big people don't let Lagos grow.
You self now you are person.
No, I'm small. That's where we are quite the big person.
I know. This one at the young covers I don't leave finish.
Abuja said we start Okoko to Igomu. We don't see take up reach CMS anything. Sometimes you see the way they walk, then go walk small, then go stop small. The government they pay or who they pay. Because if a private person where they work for this line, we borrow money, if you wait 12 years, you don't go bankrupt.
True. That question I will just ask you now, just short term.
Yeah.
Talking about this plan.
Oh, the plan?
Yes, the master plan.
No, me not the way they
no, you know why I asked? Because if that one go tie to the question of the level of relationship where you get with people in the government.
Yes.
It also matter.
Let me tell you, the way I go ask continue. I want to change for change sake. You want to make it better. Every point you one, this one way we want to. How many jobs you go create? If you no create job, then waiting which money will they spend? I don't know if you get my point. It will come that you have to look at for everything. I'm saying take civil service, a public service, civil service, Lagos State. When you say they go Dubai, you say Dubai good, Dubai good. The man where they do Dubai, this Dubai where they look, it never reach 20 years old. Yeah. Abi, and anytime when you go Dubai, you go see difference. But the man where they do Dubai say, but you go see say the civil service, the way they go attend to you, now like person where they pay as you go. Yes. So for me, the service has to work. But ask the civil servant which training then they do again. If you don't train them, if you don't motivate them, then they know if you do well. You said there's local government day. The local government where we get today, now political structure. Now say when they want to do rally, they go carry everybody. So yeah, make una go stadium. They know they do any work. That's why the road no fit work. So ordinary small patch for road, local government no get money because some people don't chop the money finish. Now I say the master plan is there, but the implementation is not there.
All right, we know, sir. Definitely we'll get other time to really talk about this when all your plan and your plan for Lagos, you don't put everything together, and then we'll look into your manifesto. But this message from Olalere for Twitter is Jimi is our man. Your humility and ideologies has won it all. God bless. God will bless you and increase you in knowledge and wisdom.
God will bless you too, Olalere.
Okay, and this person, Ajulu dress art, he say in they greet you, and he go ask you, if you win this election this time, you go decamp to the powers that be.
How person will win go decamp again?
No, he say if you win, yes, if you win this time.
If you no win.
Okay, if you don't win, okay, if you don't win, sorry, for the thanks for the correction. If you don't win, you go decamp.
They no declare me winner last time. I know the camp now. Now I go come the camp. Wetin I wan look for.
Oga Jimi.
Yes, o.
You know, say when Twitwi been asked you that time, say after the election, they no declare you winner. He gonna say true, you feel say you no win. You can't use analogy say as a sportsman. But you know,
accept.
And the issue now for even sport, the football wey you use as analogy now, because of all these things wey dey happen now, they don't do video assistance referee. Because of all these things wey dey happen now, they don't do video assistance referee. Just to dey correct some of these anomalies wey referee dey.
Yes.
Now democracy now give us the right to challenge say no be so e be.
Yes.
Now some people for Lagos dey believe say na Jimi Agbaje rob them of their mandate because he no question INEC for tribunal say this thing I win am and we must collect am back.
Okay.
People wan hear that
Thank
part.
You know, say after election, we go tribunal. We finish tribunal, we go appeal court. We finish appeal court, we go Supreme Court. Except say you want me say make I just dey dance for street. So no be say we no do video assistance this one.
Because people wan know.
So make dem know say we go tribunal, we go appeal, we go Supreme Court. In fact, na our own case because you dey talk video assistance. The video assistance wey we go use for this time na card reader. The thing wey dem do na dem no use card reader. When we reach Supreme Court, we say INEC say every vote must be with card reader. But the vote wey dem take win us, e no get card reader. INEC come say well, card reader na guideline. E no dey for law. Na im dem still dey fight for assembly so say card reader go dey for law. Because if e no dey for law, e mean say the wuruwuru go dey again. So video assistance for this election na card reader. When dem put card reader there, e mean say goat no fit press something, dem go say goat vote.
My second question be this. People dey always believe say many problems wey dey affect governors for this Lagos state, many of them then dey stay one part. They no dey understand, they no know most of the part wey dey Lagos. Na wetin dey make development dey reach some side, e no dey reach some side. How well you know Lagos and how well you dey used to the people of Lagos?
Make I put am like this. Nowhere I no reach for this Lagos. In Rivera I know everywhere na im we dey reach for this Lagos. The problem for the last 20 years or the last 12 years na the problem of say some people go say the thing wey you go do as governor. If they no give you directive to do, you no fit to do. Like I tell you now, say we get to give local government money. Say which local government money? No be we put chairman there, no be we put councillor there. Leave government. That's what is happening.
All right, definitely we'll just go for this break now. When we come back from this break, we'll bring the discussion to close. Not forget, say we'll definitely do this again by the time everything's all ready, so that we'll look that the next time we get again now to look into your manifesto and all your plans for Lagos. But for now, we'll come back after this break and see if we'll take one phone call, so we'll bring the whole discussion to a close. We'll come back.